So Reddit is generally kind of my first stop whenever I have a question about something that I don't know a whole lot about. And so I stumbled upon the home gym community on Reddit, and it's saved me a ton of money. And it's got given me some really cool ideas.
What's up, everyone? Joe Gray here today with another episode of the AMA warm up where I get to talk to our upcoming AMA guests. Today, I'm joined by Zach and Will from Homegrown Lifting. Guys, what's up?
How's it going?
How's it
Nice to
going?
meet you.
Good, good,
Thanks
good.
for having us.
Of course. All right, so typically we don't mess around here. We hop right into the questions. So, our first question is give us the intro. Who are you? Why are you here?
Yeah, so we're homegrown lifting. We are a up and coming, about 4 year old fitness equipment manufacturer, mainly focusing in bumper plates. We're based here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. Like I said, we're about 4 years old, just young, growing company, hungry to kind of break into this market. And our specialty is the chrome rubber style bumper plates, kind of like the traditional high temp version or right. Everything is made here in the USA with us. When you buy from us, you're buying direct from the manufacturer. And our goal is really to get people the highest quality, um, most durable fitness equipment possible at the best price. Our stuff isn't, we don't put a bunch of bells and whistles on it. We don't, mess around with things just so that they look cool. We just wanted to get you a plate that weighs 45 pounds that you can take into your garage. You can throw around for 20 years. It'll last, and you can do whatever you want with it. So that's
Yeah.
kind of our motto.
Yeah, and like as a small company, it's just me and Will that manage the company. I mean, we are literally answering customer emails. We don't have any like outsourced HR department or like customer service. It's us too. And it's been really cool, us kind of putting together this gig and kind of serving the community with something that's really affordable. During COVID prices, I know we all saw they kind of got jacked up for everything. So kind of bringing us back to a sense of normalcy in terms of pricing, and that's kind of our goal, and people really seem to have appreciated that so far.
Awesome. I like it. All right, so tell me about your guys' experience in lifting. So, and it doesn't have to be specifically lifting, it can be just exercise in general, but kind of how are you involved in being active?
Yeah, absolutely. So Will and I both we were teammates together in college. We both played college football together. So we were forced to lift whether we liked it or not. Fortunate enough, we both enjoyed it. I actually compete as an amateur powerlifter nowadays. Much to the chagrin of my knees and my back. I feel older every day, but I
Yeah.
love it. It's super fun. I mean, with football, it just instills in you fitness is just such a crucial part of the sport, both for getting stronger because it's so competitive out there, as well as injury prevention. And so weightlifting is kind of both of our specialties. I kind of digressed more towards the powerlifting path after finishing football. Will kind of did dabbles more in CrossFit, and that's kind of his cup of
Yeah,
tea. Um,
yeah. I'm more of a CrossFitter home gym guy nowadays. I have a 1 year old and a 2 year old girl, so I used to be much more into it. Now, work is weightlifting, so
yeah,
I do my
literally.
push-ups when I can and things like that. But Zach's much more of the professional weightlifter. I'm just the ex-football player who tries to get in the gym every now and then.
Right on. All right, so with that one, then it's the how did you get involved in the home gym community as a whole? So if you have any experience on Reddit or home gym, talk about that. Talk about the if you own home gyms, that kind of deal.
100%. I mean, I put together my home gym in actually I got into it in 2019 before COVID happened. My wife and I had just moved to Charleston, and I didn't really know of any gyms in the area. I was just meeting folks, just starting a new job, and I was like, man, I got to have somewhere to work out. And I asked her, it's like, hey, like, what do you think about me appropriating the garage here, turn it into something kind of cool? And she's like, that's fine, but we just bought this house, so we don't have a ton of coin left. I was like, okay, let's see what we can come up with. So Reddit is generally kind of my first stop whenever I have a question about something that I don't know a whole lot about. And so I stumbled upon the home gym community on Reddit, and it's saved me a ton of money. And it's got given me some really cool ideas. I know I got one of those belt squat attachments for my rack that I
Mm-hmm.
had. I had no idea even what that. We never used
Yep.
anything in college like that. The
Yep.
closest we used was a pit shark, but we never had any attachment or anything to a rack. And now that's like one of my favorite pieces of gear I got, man. It's friggin' awesome. And so I would have stumbled upon something like that without, kind of diving into the weeds in the home gym community. So I don't participate quite as much with the community as I'd like to. Since we've started Homegrown, I try to post kind of in the weekly free talks whenever
Yep.
we're running a sale or get more inventory in stock. But I definitely love kind of learning from folks on the community. It's been an awesome resource for me personally.
Yeah. Will.
Yeah, for me, I'm probably a little less involved in kind of the Reddit. I'm a technological I don't know what you'd call it, old
Amateur.
person, amateur. Yeah. Zach's definitely turned me on to it and showed me kind of some of the cool things on there. So I'll putz around every now and then. But in terms of, you know, being active and things like that, I'm not so much. I do think it's a really cool place and a really cool forum and a kind of an interesting way for people to find stuff and talk about stuff. So from what I've seen so far, it's been a really impressive thing.
Right on. All right. So I think number 4 is for you, Will. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
about the manufacturing process of your equipment.
Yeah. So without going kind of too far into it and boring people, basically what we're known for, like I said, is our chrome rubber plates. What those are, we take old, and it sounds bad, old recycled car tires, but really it's AstroTurf, the same stuff that goes into fields, formulated just a hair differently. And then we'll mix that with a really, really powerful glue, urethane glue. We'll mix it up, put it under heat and pressure in some molds that we have here. And about 30 minutes to an hour later, out will pop a weight. Uh, we do it under about, 200,000 pounds of pressure. And so when these plates come out, they go from this kind of sandy, not dense mixture and come out as a really, really solid, really durable weight. The rubber that we use, like I said, it's the recycled car tire, but really the secret sauce is the glue. So we're using a urethane binder to bind all this stuff together. It's super high quality, and so whereas you're buying a plate that might price wise seem like it's more comparable with a vulcanized rubber plate, really durability wise and functionality wise, it may be more comparable to like a more urethane style plate because what's really holding it together and providing all that strength is the binder. And so when you mix that binder with that car tire, it effectively creates this indestructible product. You know, you can run it over, you can shoot it, you can do whatever you want to it, and it'll keep on going. So once we make them, we take them, clean them up, and then we press a stainless steel collar into the center. So all our collars are stainless steel. They're not food grade, so if you put them, out in the ocean, they are going to rust a little bit. But for the general, indoor outdoor use, they're going to
Yeah.
be perfectly fine. Um, and then I know a lot of people with the collars. Kind of the anchoring the collars was the thing a while back. That's the failure point. So what we've done with our collars is we've actually undersized that hole about an eighth of an inch in our plate. And so to even get our collars in the plate, we have to put about 8,000 pounds of force on them. And then once they're actually in there with that 8,000 pounds, which is hard to begin with, then we flare them. So you've kind of got a dual backup system there where the flare's holding it in, the press fit's holding it in, and to this date we've never had a return or a warranty issue for a collar popping out or anything like that. So that's something that we feel sets us apart and that we're really proud to have developed.
Nice. I like it. All right, guys. Final question, the most important one. Tell me one reason why people should be excited about your upcoming AMA.
I think people should be excited about our AMA because I mean we're just two guys. We're just two guys who started a pretty cool company in my opinion. When you deal with us, you're literally dealing with human beings. Like you're not dealing with chatbots, you're not dealing with like marketing people, you're dealing with the founders of the company. And so any questions you may have, we are literally the ones answering it. And we actually, I mean, we do seek to provide people with the best deals out there. We are priced well well below what our competitors are priced at, and we take a lot of pride in that because we both use our equipment ourselves, and so we want a high quality, very affordable option for folks. And I think Will, in particular, has done a pretty remarkable job of kind of bringing a product to market that's not only durable but affordable as well.
Yeah, I would say, if you're anywhere near thinking about a home gym, if you've got a home gym and maybe looking to expand a little bit, you'll definitely want to tune in and ask us some questions about our stuff, because not only is it really is high quality, but it's affordable. Like Zach said, we're not a reseller. We're not buying it from somewhere else and marking it up and have a huge marketing department and go do all this other crazy stuff. We make the stuff here. It's kind of make it down and dirty, and then we sell it to you. And so you're going to be able to get this stuff at a really, really good price. It's going to last forever. And if you're starting a home gym, I can't really think of a better plate to start with.
Awesome. I like it. All right, everybody. If you are interested in checking out the AMA, I will have details in the description below, so then that way you can put it on your calendars and make sure you hit it up. With that, Will, Zach, thanks for talking with me today. Everyone, make sure you head over to Reddit, join all the good discussions and good stuff going on. We got new stuff coming out pretty much every week at this point, going into 2024. That's it.
Good
Thanks,
stuff. I
guys.
appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you.